your sister's sign here. This is the heart here. This is also purpose. You, like I think still really reaching high. Welcome to Life Herbs Podcast, an inner development podcast and personal development podcast designed to nourish your soul, fortify your spirit, and it also is all about elevating your inner awareness and the knowledge of the inner self. I am your host, Coach Zen, certified spiritual life NLP coach and practitioner. And what I do is, no matter the intensity of what you are navigating in your life, I'm here in support of you. And today, we have a treat for you, y'all. Roz is in the building. Okay. The CBD joint is her shop. The CBD joint is more than just a store. It's a whole experience. She's actually standing in it right now. Okay. The CBD joint is a unique hemp experience designed to help you restore your balance, infusing quality hemp. Roz don't deal with no cheap. Okay. This is quality hemp. Personal education and good vibes, health and wellness events to ensure that you find exactly what you're looking for to fit your individual needs. Find your CBD sweet spot, okay? With no prior cannabis use, Roz discovered the power of CBD while on vacation on the beach in Myrtle Beach. Little did Roz know that one experience would forever change Roz's life. For 2 years, just shortly after opening the shop, her life fell apart. During her own personal trauma, she turned to CBD to help her battle her demons and struggles. She is her own testimony, you all. Her story and her passion for her newfound love of cannabis plant has inspired her to educate and empower others to make this plant a part of their daily living. It's not a miracle. It's science and nature, a dynamic duo from the Most High, the divine indeed. Here is the next CBD experience. Be sure to look at the show notes. She's having a whole experience that's taking place January 29th. The Eventbrite link will be linked in the show notes, and I'm also going to pull up her website right now, scrolling on the bottom. Can they see it on your website as well, Roz?
Yes, it's there. Thank you. Yep.
Awesome. So here we are. Roz, welcome. The CBD. Y'all, I don't look. Nobody knows about this more than Roz. Indeed. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you here, Roz.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. I appreciate that.
Yes. Roz, I have a ton of questions for you. My women's circle and people who have attended the event has just been pouring in, and I shared with them that I was having you on the podcast, and they actually added in some additional questions. Okay, so
all right, that sounds good. I love it. Open up the conversation.
Yes, we're about to have a 2-part series with you. Okay, it's about to be 2 parts. Okay. So the first question is, when buying anything that you are not directly smoking that markets itself as a sativa, a hybrid, or indica, once it's activated by the heating, does it still have the properties of those terpenes that is marketing, or is it just a marketing scheme?
No, if it's good quality CB, it has terpenes in it anyway. So I think when it comes to talking about bud specifically.
So this particular person was saying they do the gummies.
Right.
And when they go in store, it says like the sativa, the indica, the different terpenes. But if they get something like the bud specifically that they're smoking, they said there's something on the package. If you light it or something, because she's like, it's not activated right until you actually light it. But she's like, she just felt it was a marketing ploy. She's like, is it really, if I want to go to sleep, I get the indica, if that's accurate, I may be wrong. As necessary, Roz, but she's like, am I really getting different benefits from the indica if I'm really looking to sleep than the sativa, or is it literally they're just putting these names out there to just market them?
No. If it's a legitimate, there is indica is usually the one that people use to relax. They call it in the couch. It's in the couch because the properties are very sedated. They're sedating. So when people want to go to sleep, it's one of the things that they would use is the indica. You don't want to use indica if you want to clean the house or you want to get creative. Most people use it to relax, settle down. That's why they call it in the couch.
Community, are you coded? Choose the comfortable, stylish, eco-friendly clothing with Coated Leaf. That's right, Coated Leaf offers a full line of organic loungewear, from t-shirts, which are my absolute faves, to socks, panties, sweatsuits, and more, that caters to both men and women. Caters to everybody, y'all, of all shapes and all sizes. That's right. Their mission is simple: to make high quality apparel while protecting our planet by sustaining its resources. Discover sustainable fashion at your fingertips today. The leaves change, but the code remains. Get coded today. Visit their Facebook page @Coated Leaf, or visit www.coatedleafinc for more information. Do something awesome for yourself while making a tremendous impact in our world. This information is also located in the show notes. Blessings and abundance. In the couch. Be in the couch.
In the couch.
Slide on in the couch. Okay. 1,000. For someone who is creative, though, which one would they choose? Would it be stevia or hybrid?
That depends on if it's sativa. Now okay. So let's back up a second though, because it's hard to really pinpoint gummies that just have a sativa or indica effect. CBD in and of itself is used as an individual regimen. So what it does for your body as opposed to mine is different, because is based on what you eat, the medications you take, your stress level, the environmental issues that you have ain't got nothing to do with me. So if you was to take, we would take the same thing, sativa based, whatever. Okay, I'm trying to, okay, here you go. Let me get you that. So this right here is one of the products, and I'm only showing you this because this is a product that's made for sleep. You wouldn't take this product during the day. Why? Because this product is focused for individuals who have sleep issues, not creative issues. So some of these brands target different imbalances. So if you can't sleep, you wouldn't take a sativa, because that's going to have you bouncing off the walls. You would look for something that's more sedating. Melatonin is something that they put in this CBD, is they matching that with melatonin. If you didn't like melatonin, then you could try a CBN, which is a natural. It's a natural melatonin, and it's also part of the cannabinoid series. So you see that CBN?
CBN, as in like Nancy?
Yes.
Okay.
CBN is a cannabinoid that's in the plant that is called the sleeper. Just like you hear CBD. Well, CBD is just one cannabinoid of hundreds, but it's the biggest one we know about. So to answer the question, sativa is made and used in products, smoke, whatever, in cannabis as something to keep you more energized, something to keep you more up. If you want to relax, you would move to the indica base. Hybrids, depending on if it's sativa leaning or indica leaning, is a difference. So you have to look and see which way the hybrid is leaning, because you can have both, but one will be more significant than others. And that's still, when it's consumed, is based on the person that's consuming it, if you feel me. That makes sense?
It does make sense. So when you say you have to look into which way the hybrid is leaning, how do you know that? See, you all, this is why I really encourage all of you to connect with Roz. We have our IG right here. We have our website. Roz, do you ship?
Oh, ship. We ship. We deliver within 5 miles of every shop, both shops rather. We working on a delivery service that's going to take place in February, where we're going to have a weekly menu that you can order stuff through the menu that's like our feature or our popular brands, and we're going to be able to bring it to you. So I'm working with a couple of my business partners, associates, to see if we can facilitate that. Right now, the logo is being worked on. So by February, it should be done. So right now, we only deliver within 5 miles, but we ship everywhere. And it's legal.
And what was that?
And it's all legal. So it can go anywhere. Everybody always wondered if you can go on a plane with this stuff. Yes, honey. Yes. I take it all the time.
Yeah. You know what, y'all? I'm telling you, with this knowledge, because look, when you go into a smoke shop, and I would like for you to speak on that as well, Roz, because when you go into a smoke shop, one, I know any type of smoke shop I've been in, they don't know what they're talking about, first of all. And two, I just don't believe you're getting that real great quality. You hear Roz, any questions that you have, Roz knows the answer to and can explain it in a way that's very comprehensible and how I like to say user-friendly, Roz. Would you elaborate on that? Because any state I go to and I go to a smoke shop, they don't know. They just don't know. And I'm like, what is this I'm about to put into my body?
Okay, so let's just think about it. They don't really they're not wellness focused. They're recreational focused. So they don't really, I'm not gonna say all of them, because there are some smoke shops that's good, but smoking is not a health conscious segment of the culture. People do it because we smoke. So if you're gonna smoke, you might as well smoke CBD or hemp. You know, so I think people have to understand that this is an option. I don't particularly go and smoke in smoke shops. I don't shop at gas stations for CBD. It's like going to a McDonald's. It's like going to a seafood store for a hamburger. Why would you do that? Go to the hamburger store and get your hamburger. You know, so smoke shops have a different business model. CBD stores, in turn, are more health focused. Even though we sell smoke products, the business model is health focused. So I don't necessarily go to smoke shops unless I know the brand. But there are some smoke shops that are still not. It's an after effect. It's an after effect. It's like an impulse buy. Like when you go to the supermarket, all that shit's in the shopping aisle. It's impulse. You know, they want to make sure you get it. So with me, gas stations are convenient. You're there, you're getting your gas, you're getting your rolls, you get you a couple little $2 gummies or whatever you get, you know, and you're going to get what you get. But if you go into an establishment that has CBD as its primary product and is focused on wellness, then you get a different experience. And that's kind of what the difference is. That makes sense?
That makes perfect sense. And thank you so much, Roz, for explaining that, because I feel that so many individuals like are not aware of that. So I really appreciate you really diving deep into the difference between the smoke shop and the CBD shop. I would love for you to share with us, tell us more about your experience. You said you were on a vacation and you were just really growing through, I like to say, a difficult experience.
What happened was, I was on vacation. We were at I had a partner in the beginning, and my ex was a partner in the business as well. And I started using CBD because I was taking medications out the yin yang. I was treating everything from depression and mood swings to pain and inflammation. I think I might have been premenopausal at the time because my attitude was in a crazy state, and my doctor put me on Paxil, I think it was, or one of those drugs that kind of help you. Wasn't working. I was mean as hell, just all bent up, and it's internal. So I went to this trip, and I was looking around. I'm like, what is CBD? I saw it. It was everywhere. Every store you was in, they had CBD shops and all over the place. So I was like, what in the world is CBD? Went in there, I gave him the ride. Like, I don't do no daggone marijuana. Like, you should have seen me. I'm embarrassed to even tell this story, but I showed up like some of my customers do now. And I was very resistant at the time because I didn't understand it, because to me it was weed. I'm like, I don't do weed. Because prior to my first CBD product, I hadn't done weed since I was 17. So that was just because somebody, here, smoke this. But it wasn't something that I did normally. So I was actually an adversary of this plant until recently, because in my culture, when we came up, it was the bad thing to do. You go to jail. So why play with it? So I didn't know what I know now. So anyway, make a long story short, or a short story longer, however you want to put it, I took a CBD gummy that day. I bought my ex bought me the gummy. She was like, all right, I'll buy you. We both get one. We both took one. For me, man, it was probably the best night I had in a long time. It was just, I don't even know. It was a gummy. It was a big giant froggy gummy, I think. And I can't remember if it was a gummy or whatever it was. It was marvelous. That next day, I was on the internet, because I had to figure out what the hell was this CBD, because for me to feel that good after so long of I was drinking ZzzQuil. I couldn't sleep. I had night terrors. Couldn't sleep. I had really, really bad. I used to have they call it the witch ride in your back, but it's called sleep paralysis. I had it a lot. And when I started taking that, I haven't had it since. So when I realized the benefit, I started researching. Then I started buying it. Then I started taking it. Next thing you know, all my friends taking it. They were like, I was a CBD person before I was a CBD person. So after that, I started using it on a regular basis, giving it out to my friends. And I just went ham on it. So I started just doing all kind of research, buying all kind of products. And when Donald Trump finally signed the hemp bill, it opened up the space to allow us to open these shops. So we did. And then we got divorced. That's when my life fell apart. 6 months after we got this shop, we got divorced. And it was tumultuous. It was horrible. So I used this
after.
It's like getting pregnant and the man leaving you after 6 months with the baby. That's what I felt like. And I even said that. But it was time. It was something that the universe saw fit to do. And I guess the CBD was kind of like, all right, we're going to give you this because we about to fuck you up. We about to take your life through some stuff. And they did. And I used that plant to help my mental, because what it does is it helps with the anxiety. It helps with the pain I was going through. I got flat feet, ankle issues. I got degenerative disc. I had 2 shoulder surgeries. I had cubital tunnel, carpal tunnel. I had a nose issue. Jeez, please. I don't look good, but it takes work, you know.
You would never know that you had all that because you all Roz looks so young, and the way that Roz be moving around and everything, like you just would not know, honey. Like that CBD is like WD-40 on her joints. Okay.
Yes, it is. And the thing about it is, I'm in pain almost every day of some sort. But what the CBD does is allow me to manage the pain. Like it ain't going nowhere. It's just manageable so I can feel better and do better. Because if you know how we work, if you don't get sleep, you don't function properly. If you're not in a good frame of mind, you don't function properly. If you're in pain, you don't function properly. So CBD is a balancer. It is the reason why our bodies absorb this is because the great creator, your God, whoever you believe in, they all got together. They sat down at this table. They like, listen, I don't care what y'all do with y'all people. We're going to get everybody this one thing, the endocannabinoid system. They're going to need, all of them going to need that. So no matter your color, no matter your race, no matter your life issues, trying CBD will give you an option, just like it gave me. Because I don't think I would have been able to be as I'm a survivor anyway, but I don't think I would have had needed to find some other remedy. And I don't think there is one that's better than the one I found, not on this planet.
Cheese. 1000%. Now you just said the endocannabinoid system.
Yeah, let me get my book. Can I step away for a second?
Yes, you sure can. You sure can. And while she's grabbing that, you all, because I have never heard it referred to as that. When she said endocannabinoid, I had to write it down so therefore I would stumble over that word, system, that sounds like it sounds like a whole process.
It is
the food chain, even of like how the food chain works, or photosynthesis, or so it is a whole system like that.
Yeah, it's like your nervous system, it's like your circulatory system, it's like all the system is known as the sixth system of the body. And the reason the human endocannabinoid system, this is the system that is in every mammal: horses, dogs, cats, humans.
Yeah, this stuff gets expensive.
Wait, I'm seeing something familiar. Is that the amygdala in the corner? Is that the brain or is that the joint?
That's the joints. This is the receptors. There's two main receptors in the body that they use. One is in the brain, the C1s, and then the C2s.
Yes.
So what happens is every human, I don't care who you are, you see them dots? Can you see that? That is us.
Yeah.
That's us. When you eat or consume CBD or smoke it or drink it, all these areas are touched. It filters through your body like if you drink a glass of water, water going all the way, it ain't gonna stop right here, it's going all the way down. So it filters through the body, and that's why people get so much relief, because CBD in and of itself is a natural balancer. All it really does for the human body is put it back in homeostasis. And homeostasis is the natural state of the human body. It's when it's working, it's at its most optimal, at its best, at its optimal performance. Like it's like this, it's even. But as we get stressed and we eat wrong, it's out of whack. So you eat CBD, it just balances back. And that's all it does. So these products are just ways, because you can't get the benefit if it ain't in you or on you. So these are ways, because there's so many different type of humans. You have so many people to satisfy. But let me tell you this. Only 4 ways to get CBD in you. You pick which way you want to do based on your lifestyle. We don't smoke. Don't smoke it. You drop it under your tongue. Sublingual. That's the second method.
I love sublinguals.
You don't want to do sublinguals? Got the gummy. Gummy lasts longer than anything right now. You don't want the gummy? Use topicals. Topicals are easy entry because it doesn't involve ingestion. So if people are kind of leery of it, then you just put something on something that's make that they have that sore, change their whole daggone life.
Now, question with the topicals. With the topicals, does it still penetrate all the way through the body, or does it just stay localized on that area? So let's say I have knee pain and I'm putting it on my knee. Will it literally penetrate all through my body or through the leg region, or will it just stay in that local area of the knee?
Localized relief.
Localized relief. Okay. Okay.
So
now,
if you have arthritis and you put it on your hands, it ain't gonna do nothing for your knees. You got to put it on your knees too. But if you ingest it, it will get all in it. Topicals are where you put it, and then the other methods are more long lasting as well. Last longer. The longest one right now that I'm aware of are the gummies. The gummies are the one that last the longest in the body. It takes the longest to work, but it's the one that lasts the longest. So people tend to use those for sleep because they last longer.
Would you recommend? I guess it would be depending on the person and what's necessary for them doing both. Is that possible to ingest for the complete all over holistic and then also for the localized?
Well, yes, because I do that. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Yeah, when I'm like that little lotion I put on, that's a CBD lotion. Now this bottle, I've had customers come in here and I put this on them, it's over.
It brings me such joy to see how CBD has supported Roz in her journey. It brings me so much joy to see how her acknowledging this care tag that supports her within her journey is a part of her purpose and was not only meant for her alone, but she sees the importance of it, the necessity of it, to share it with the world. What is a care tag, you may ask? Well, it's a trademark phrase. And what it is it's a life-affirming guide that enables you to savor the journey of living. Care tags provide instructions on how to foster your overall well-being. Care tags offer new pathways into personal growth, unlocking doors that lead to deeper fulfillment. They lay down a path, you all, for self-care and enlightenment so that you can reach your highest potential through their empowering guidance. Each moment is steeped in purposeful intention, and our care tags inspire us and support us to savor every moment, to take a moment to give gratitude. So my question to you is this. This is something that I do in my practice to support my clients. And I would love to support you. But my question to you is this. What are your care tags that support you on your journey? And are those care tags, could it be that it's just not meant for you to keep to self? Maybe, just maybe, that care tag has been shared with you via source, via the universe, so that you can share with others. That's it.
See y'all tonight. How's you going so far? Pretty slow. This ain't pretty good. 27. Now, I believe these might be. So it's 30 gummies in here. Just so you know. Yeah, so I will try half. I'm not gonna hold it, so that's me. So, when you're not sure about the Delta 8, I tell people just start their head. You ate 2 of those? I ate 2 at a time. Wow. Okay. Well, this one of them probably be good then. All right. All right.